I'm gonna walk you through some intervals today. So let's do some intervals together. One of my favorite ways to do interval training is on the step mill. So I thought one of the best ways to walk you through how to do intervals would just be to do them with me. All the step mills are a little bit different, but the same principles pretty much apply, whether it's a Stairmaster or a Techno Gym. So I'm just gonna go quick start, and I'm essentially going to crank up the speed for me as fast as I can go. So you're gonna go as fast as you can go, essentially pushing yourself. We're gonna go, today we're gonna go 25 seconds on, 35 seconds off. So you can do intervals on a step mill, you can do intervals on a bike, you can do intervals on an elliptical. Essentially you can do intervals on anything. My favorite way is to do these on the step mill because the step mill is really hard, and essentially you can't not pay attention, because if you don't pay attention on the step mill, you're gonna end up on the ground. So you gotta really pay attention to what you're doing and make sure that you're giving every single ounce of effort during your sprint, and then during your rest, really using every second of rest to completely recover so you can hit it on the next sprint round. So I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I'm just gonna go quick start option on here, and I'm gonna crank this thing up. We're gonna go on level 30, which is as fast as this thing can go. So I want you to go as fast as you can go. We're gonna go 25 seconds on, 25 seconds off. Here we go, everything you got. So I'm trying to stay light on my feet because I want to minimize the forces on my knee. 3, 2, 1, boom. So now I'm gonna completely rest. So the reason I'm going 25 seconds on and 35 seconds off is because I'm giving myself just a little bit more recovery than I am effort, because on the step mill, it's such a high intensity exercise that you really, you want that extra amount of rest. That 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is a pretty big deal. 2, 1, here we go. So you want to make sure that you don't heel strike on this. And you're standing on the balls of your feet. You're going as fast as you can. Seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. So I try to get HIIT training or high intensity interval training in 2 to 3 times a week, combined with my strength training. It's a great way to essentially maximize fat loss and caloric expenditure and cardio output in a short amount of time. I would combine this with a little endurance training as well. So here we go. We're gonna go for 25 on. You're going all out every single time. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Boom, and rest. So you're going to maximize your recovery. Complete rest. I would not be talking when I'm normally doing this. Try to put away your distractions, stay off your phone, because the more you mentally engage in your rest, the more you're going to get physically from your effort. And that's one thing I've really found, is that if you don't utilize the rest period, you really can't maximize the work period. So depending on if you're a beginner or if you've done intervals for a long time, I would say start with maybe 10 seconds on, 50 seconds off, 15 seconds on, 45 seconds off. Play with the interval times, and I'd say go between 10 and 20 minutes, somewhere in that range. Give that a try. Let me know how it goes.